There was a Kim Possible video game? Yeah, a few. But today we're going to take a look at the PlayStation 2 game Kim Possible What's the Switch? Well, it's a hybrid gaming console and handheld made by Nintendo. So this game brings the world of the Disney cartoon Kim Possible to home consoles. And if you're a fan of Kim Possible like I am, this was cool to see. Kim Possible kicks butt, and now you're telling me I can fully play as her in a 3D environment to continue to kick butt? And on top of that, tease me on the cover with some She-Go action? Don't threaten me with a good time. So today, we are going to take a look at this Kim Possible game released in October of 2006, see how well it holds up, if it represents the cartoon well, and what it's all about.
Welcome back to the 25 Days of Fringe Miss, where there's going to be brand
Wait. Double Fringe Miss. Aw, you only thought you were gonna get 25 videos this year? Look at you. You look silly. But I'm here to fix that because I'm gonna give you not only 25 videos, but I'm giving you 50 videos. I have 2 channels. That's 2 Fringe Misses. Each day there'll be a brand new video on both channels for 25 days. I haven't slept in months. Enjoy the content. Or don't. So similar to the other Kim Possible video games, this is a side-scrolling platformer. It just now has that added bonus of the home console's power to bring it into 3D. Throughout the entire game, you play as either Kim, obviously, but you can also play as She-Go. And why wouldn't you want to? I mean, come on! You also get some levels that focus on playing as Rufus, and there is a bit of a difference between playing as either Kim or She-Go to not make them feel like skin swaps for the heck of it. Kim has access to some of her gadgets, like the grappling hook to help swing through parts of the level. You have gum that can hold some bad guys in place and flip any switches that you come across, and plus she has her electromagnetic scrambler that helps you see what isn't there, like special objects, invisible enemies, and platforms to get on. For She-Go, you get stuff like a grapple beam, which, yeah, it's basically the same as Kim's grappling hook, but she does have this magnet that can bring stuff like certain objects or enemies directly to you. But of course, you have the use of your glowing green fists, being able to take out electrical boxes and hurt enemies as well. Rufus, thanks to being small, is able to solve puzzles in tight spaces to help get through certain parts of overall areas. And I just love that the naked mole rat himself is able to be so helpful. So let's get into the plot of the game. Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable have made their way to the Monkey Fist Castle to get the mystical monkey idol before our favorite bad guy duo of Dr. Draken and She-Go do. But of course, they both run into each other and get into a fight over it, leading to the effects of the idol activated and switching the minds and bodies of Ron and Draken. And to make matters worse, Professor Dementor shows up and takes the idol for himself, leaving Ron and Draken swapped and both Kim and She-Go after him to get the idol back and fix the swap that happened. Through this, the two of them get in each other's way as Dementor gets away, and now through their mutual need of getting the idol back, they reluctantly team up on this mission, forming an alliance to continue on and truly take Dementor down for the return of the idol. But as you progress, even in working together, they still can't help themselves, or really, She-Go can't help herself, as later on in the mission, She-Go leaves Kim to make her way across a moving train, while she makes her way through a mine, trying to get to Dementor's lair. Monkey Fist in general is involved here and is working with Dementor, leading to a trap that catches She-Go where Kim must now first stop a doomsday device that had been activated and also find a way to set She-Go free.
For the first time on PlayStation 2. Kim Possible, what's the switch?
The team up of Monkey Fist and Dementor doesn't last too long. They are both bad guys and they have their own issues, double crosses, and more to work out. The cargo ship that they have ended up on crashes into a harbor in Tokyo as Monkey Fist brings out his mecha monkey that starts terrorizing Japan. With Kim and She-Go finding a way to get through their differences, they truly have to work together now to take down the mecha monkey, get the idol, and then get out of there, to which they do, leaving Monkey Fist defeated and bringing the idol back to Draken and Ron to reverse the switch, leading to a nice moment of understanding between Kim and She-Go for getting the mission sorted out together. Of course, Draken right away tries to take the idol again as She-Go tries to just leave, giving up on the idol in general as it's more trouble than it's worth, but after it activates again and nothing seemingly happens, Draken agrees and just leaves as well, with Kim now going to check in on Ron, who was now switched with Rufus as the game comes to an end, capturing the Kim Possible magic as we cut to the credits. Now, since you play through the game going back and forth life between Kim and Shigo, there isn't a proper co-op mode to play the game, but there is a tag team mode that lets another player take turns with you when you lose a life in the game. So that's a unique way of adding in a rule that most people who want to play a game like this together would do without this mode. Throughout the game, there are collectible tokens to find, bonus content, and unlock outfits to change into that have no effect on the game whatsoever, just fun callbacks to other outfits the characters have worn. And don't get those confused with the other tokens that are there just for in-game use like health regeneration and extra lives. But other things you'll earn from playing the game that can be viewed in the extras area is concept art, which is always nice to see, along with some extra art that acts as basically the same thing. There is the music itself that can be played and listened to once you unlock it, a preview, which is whatever, you have the game already, it's just kind of preserving that kind of stuff on a disc, which is cool enough, and then Ron and Draken's story bits, which is full of the images used of them through the loading screens in the game. So there is some cool stuff there, but nothing truly incredible or groundbreaking for the majority of players who would just kind of skip over that kind of stuff anyway.
This double Fringe Miss is brought to you by Gamer Subs.
Look, I'm no mathematician, but 10% off sounds pretty good on anything, especially when it's on a nice tasty beverage like Gamer Subs. A little powder, you put it in your water, you shake it all around, and you get something fantastic. It has no calories. Well, it has like less than a calorie per serving, but semantics. It has no sugar, but it does have a bunch of interestingly named but great tasting flavors. 10% off, code Fringe. Hit the link down below. It supports the channel. I love you. At some points, you'll get into a special mission, which takes you to a simulation that feels like a Crash Bandicoot bonus stage to get through, and I appreciate the little extra things like this. There is some more extra value here thanks to the multiplayer, giving you 3 different modes to play with friends. But with all of that in the game, the main campaign is always your initial draw here. And while it is a decently fun story to play through, the game itself is a little over 3 hours long, and it slightly feels like the game is chugging at some moments when there is a lot going on, making certain inputs on your controller feel like they're broken. But when it all works, it works. It genuinely is a lot of fun to play, and thanks to the actual voice actors being involved, it really feels like an authentic Kim Possible experience. Also, knowing how big of a fan favorite Shigo is, making her a playable character was a really fun and smart choice. As if we were going to be given some sort of any random character from the show to play as, she's the excellent choice here. I think it really captures the feeling of the show thanks to the voice acting and the story overall, which is great, but the length of the game really holds it back. Despite having some extras to try and unlock, the replay value solely comes from if you enjoy the feeling of playing the game. So that's great if you're like me and did enjoy it, but my only issue then is the environments that you're in. The places you'll see and make your way through during the game are kind of bland outside of a few standout moments like making your way across a moving train or a cargo ship. So there's a lot of good here, but there's also a few things that hold it back from being a truly worthwhile experience. Fans of Kim Possible, though, should definitely give it a shot if you haven't already, and I would love to see another game like this for Kim Possible that can make use of even more gadgets in her arsenal to really flesh out the adventures and experiences overall. And I doubt we'll get another Kim Possible game unless we get a reboot or continuation of the Kim Possible show, which I feel has been teased for so many years at this point, but I welcome both a return of the show and a new video game, as this one was a lot of fun and it reminds me of why I am so nostalgic for this era of both cartoons and video games. But what about you? Did you ever get a chance to play Kim Possible What's the Switch? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments. I've been Jordan Fringe. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Later.